is exactly the same 2 seconds after when I just finished that one. Mr. WP? Yes, it scared me. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. He's embarrassed. I couldn't imagine anyone would steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Sniff. Why does sniff? You're the only likely suspect right now. The only likely suspect right now, sorry. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we could get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Sigh. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence or something like that, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? Defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Yeah, I'm always going to think it's the security lady. I keep thinking it's her. Instead of WP. Order! Interesting. Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. Who else? However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? Security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Of course it was. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. You're doing exactly what I'm thinking. You're clever. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Yeah, she's obviously photoshopped in there or something like that. He just standing there with one hand on the table like, oh, I'm bored. Yeah. Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Here's the judge, you idiot. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she is no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then she slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. I love it. Oh, that's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually dump up with an objection to some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Oh, weird. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. press further, not give Granny Rick. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case. Can be used to cast down. Sorry, I'll start again. Can be used to cast doubt on Ms. Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? I thought you were going to say happy boy. Something like that. Dun, dun, dun. I love this spike here. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. I don't like Apollo's long hair. I'm just thinking about it. It's too long. Indeed. That did it. Now Winebag is one of the suspects. Good. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. An old woman like you. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders? Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Yes, of course it does. He always is. Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows this boy could not have committed this murder? Of course I do. Present the car key. Take that. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a car key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Very clever. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Murph. I love that noise. Murph. The Winebag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. It is, actually. Very well. Sorry. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Wendy. Something old bag, Your Honour. Something. That's funny, they don't remember her name. Being ignorant's fun. Yeah. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Thank you, dearest. Thank you, darlings. Yeah. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you are barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. We can hear. Vampire face. A bored face. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Winebag wants to talk.